Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Sumner. How are you today?
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
All righty. I am glad to have you here, and you've been customers of Insure Financial Group for over a year. And I just like, Mr. Sumner, if you can share anything you feel as a value of our agency and how we've helped you.
Well, whenever we talk, which I've known you personally before we ever discussed this for quite a few years, so you've earned a man of my trust to begin with. And so we come in and talk to you, and our insurance policies that we both had, we were basically throwing away a bunch of money and receiving nothing for it. So we checked into some of your policies, and we found out that we'd been in the wrong policies for quite a few years. So you advised us to go into your, what, if nothing else, just get a death policy.
Mm-hmm.
So we both agreed, and what we saw, the presentation on your computer, and we kind of looked kind of stupid there for a while because we've been just throwing away money.
Well, I'm glad you're not among strangers with that, because the reality is we find that 9 out of 10 people have the same type of policy. They pay on forever and end up with no coverage. But you made a healthy decision to get a 10-year policy that's paid up and paid for, continues to grow, and earns compounded monthly interest. So once it's paid off, it's done. Also, we were able to help you with the rollover. What are your feelings about that?
Well, my wife, in her working 3 different places over her lifetime, she had 3 different policies or retirement programs, and either one of them was for the same company. They had split, and they had to redo it. So she had 2 from that company, 1 from her previous. So we main thing, we were disappointed to where who we were using, the fees kept impacting, and we were making money, but they were making more money off our money than we were making. So we just dropped them right off the bat, just pulled everything out, and she rolled it over into your plan. And
What you like about the plan we did for you? What are some
I never
specifics
lose
that
money.
you never lose money?
It's kind of sad when you look at your policy and I had this much money, and then 2 years down the line, well, I could have took this money and went and bought 2 or 3 cars and sold them and made more money
Yes.
than I made off the policies.
Yeah.
I said, so really our money wasn't making us any money. It was making them money. And so what the aspect is, whatever money we put in, we would never lose that money.
Never lose it?
And what we accumulate, we never lose it.
Yes.
And we could draw out at a minimum of 10% per year. We could draw it out at one lump sum, or if you wanted to make periodic draws. And it took us a year to find out that we needed to make 1 lump sum. It's better for us than 8 lump sums.
Yes. And so one of the features was you got a bonus. Were you happy with your bonus on your monies?
Yes, if I got a bonus every year that I got there, I'd be real happy.
Yes. And the discovery today, you're earning a daily interest on your money.
Yes.
Rather than an annual, which I told you annual, but it was daily.
Right. Yeah, that's what me and wife discussing, that we kept seeing the money grow, and we would understand it would only be annually under your anniversary date. And I joked to her and said, well, just don't tell him because they may want the money back.
Right.
And then we come in today to find out, some of our stuff here through Insure Financial Group, and we found out that we actually are earning daily instead of monthly
Or
semi-annually,
yearly.
or yearly.
Yeah.
I said, so it's and 1.5% is better than 0.5% a month in anybody's book.
Yeah, daily.
So like I say, we're real surprised at that, and whenever she did make her monthly draws, she just filled out the form, turned it in, and it was deposited to her account. And so I know she was happy with that.
Eases 1, 2, 3, and you just mentioned a book. What is that blue book you got there? Could you tell us about that, Sister Sumner?
It has all of the information on the withdrawals that I take, and this book has a lot of information.
It is your family planning guide, right?
Yeah, family planning guide. But yeah, I keep this around. I don't just stick it in a drawer.
We call it a peace of mind organizer because
Yeah,
it
that's it.
puts all your financials in one place.
Right.
So if anything ever happened, they just grab your book and like turn into Genesis, John, and Revelation, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're
So
right.
and you like your book too, Mr. Sumner?
Yeah, I just hadn't done as much in the book as she's done in the book. Which, if you see my writing, you know why.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for, willing to share what you have, because our goal in Insure Financial Group is to just create sense of order and make sure we have plans that works for you both now and in the present, and save money, because as soon as you're no longer paying on that policy and it continues to grow and your money's making money, that's the difference between being rich and wealthy. Money making money is wealthy, and just having money is being rich. So we want to make sure you're continuing your line of wealth
Right.
and transferring those things. So I want to thank you here today for this conversation.
Thank
Well,
you.
like I say, she retired in 15, and I just retired 7/7/17. So in the future, I've got money that I'm going to be pulling over into here. So like I say, this is just the beginning. So it's more to come.
And you work for Publix, and you work for what was it, Watkins, right?
Miss Watkins, yes.
Yeah, Watkins, two of the very did Watkins start also here in Lakeland like Publix did?
Georgia.
Georgia, okay. But two very prominent companies of the Lakeland, Florida, Central Florida or Florida area. So, and you were in with Watkins how many years, Mr. Sumner?
26
26
years.
years.
Had
Administrative
to think about it.
executive
It's been a
secretary.
while.
Administrative executive secretary. Awesome superstar you are. But they are also beautiful people in my church, men and women of God, awesome people whom I love and respect. And I just thank God for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.